What's going on, my friends? Welcome back to another home tour. And today we're going to play a little game. I want you to guess what this home right behind me is listed for. I think it's actually worth more than the listing price, but I want you to guess below in the comments. Obviously, by the end of the video, I'm going to tell you exactly what the home is listed for. But again, if this is your first time here, my name is Cass Thompson. I'm a local real estate agent right here in the Metro Atlanta area. And if you've been here before, I want to welcome you back. But today we're in Fayette County, Fayetteville, Georgia. Not too far from Trilith, not too far from the Fayetteville, again, Piedmont Hospital. But we're about to have some fun. Come with me inside. It's 4 bedrooms. There's a lot going on. 3.5 bathrooms. We have a primary on the main, but there's also a primary right upstairs as well. I love that. And not to mention, it's on a basement. The basement is not finished, but lots of potential there. So tell me down below in the comments, how much do you think this home right here is listed for? A lot going on, beautiful kitchen. Let's walk inside and let's get started. Let's do it. You know what? I'd even tell you in the intro that this home has a pool. So there's a pool, there's a new liner coming in right before it gets warm. So that's coming with the home as well. You have tons of incentives, but as soon as we come up, we're about to have some fun. We're gonna go inside, but tell me down below in the comments, how much do you think this home is listed for? Let's do it. All right, so as we come up these stairs, the first thing you're greeted with is this beautiful porch, all wooden, definitely strong and sturdy. I got my shoe covers on today because there is mud around the property, so we don't want to mess up the inside. But as stated before, I want you to guess how much this home costs. It's fantastic. You know, once we make it past the porch, I think the thing I love the most of all, just while stepping in, it's gonna be the smell of this home. It just smells brand new, and I love it. Loft area upstairs. We're gonna also check out one of 2 primary suites. So we have a primary suite downstairs, as well as upstairs. And I wanna show you the basement. So hang tight for the basement. It's unfinished, but I want you to see the size, etc. Sorry about that, I got so excited. All right, let's step in. As soon as you step in, you have this foyer open area right here. And this is where you could definitely decorate and make it your own, or keep it real minimal. Here we go. So this is your living area. And that squishy sound you hear, that's just the shoe covers. Again, I wanna make sure that this place stays clean. I don't want to track any mud in here. But we do want to, again, thank our listing agent, Miss April Parker, for allowing us to view and show our buyers. This home is exquisite. You have luxury living for less than $1 million. But I want you to tell me down below in the comments, how much do you think this home goes for, is listed right now for? I will tell you by the end of the video, but do not cheat. Don't go to the description. I will write everything down, but while you're watching, tell me down below, how much do you think this is worth? You have this open kitchen area right here. So we showed you the fireplace. We have the electric fireplace right here. And you have it backdrop up against this marble setting. This is just beautiful. Screams just luxury. And then you roll right into the kitchen. Right? You have this massive island. You have this other cooler area right here with cabinet. But yeah, what's your favorite wine? You could definitely stack your favorite wines right there. It's not too far away. Massive refrigerator and all these storage cabinets and drawers. Fantastic. Soft close. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this. You have the farmhouse style sink. And just a beautiful countertop, oven right in the center. I like how you could just use this right here to, as a grill. Easy clean, and just massive, super open concept as you're, you know, again, cooking your eggs and grilling up your bacon right here. You have access to the kids or your spouse right there, or if the TV's on above the fireplace, you have access, right? Look at all this cabinet space. I'm gonna slow it down. I definitely do want you to see the primary suite down here, as well as the primary suite upstairs, and tell me in the comments, where would you spend most of your time? Right here in the kitchen, in one of the 2 primary suites or even in the basement, right? Lots of opportunity in the basements for sure. I like this corner cabinet right here with glass. So you can actually decorate right here. Put your favorites. It'll be fantastic. Views of the pool outside, so if the kids are in the pool and you happen to be stuck on dishwasher duty, there's a washer right there, but if you're just washing manually, you could definitely easily see the family out there having fun. And again, that refrigerator again. All right, let's make our way to one of the bedrooms, but this is fantastic. And bar seating. And I didn't see this before, but you also have some cabinet space right under the counter. I'm a big fan of just extra storage everywhere, but this is seamless. It blends right in. You have 4. Let's open one up. See how much space is in there. But you have 4 of these, right? So between these 4 plus all the cabinet space right there, even up top, look at that, right? And this right here, you have more than enough space to store your kitchen products, etc. Beautiful recessed lighting, so again, fantastic. Let's walk on through to the dining area, fully open. Hang tight, we're gonna hit the basement. That's the door right there. But this is where you would actually dine and also escape out to the back if you wanted to go to the pool. And let's review the specs one more time. Tell me down below in the comments, how much do you think this home is worth? Again, it's 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It's 3,384 square feet. And we're sitting on 1.59 acres. So if you do want some space, you do have some acreage. We're not gonna go back outside just because of the mud. But this home is beautiful. All right. This is gonna be your powder room. The thing I like about it the most is right there. You have these floating shelves up against this right here. This is just beautiful craftsmanship. Very unique. Toilet area. There you go. Above basin sink. And it looks like these are like smart mirrors. Yep. Come on. There we go. Beautiful. All right, and we are in our powder room. Let's step over here. And to the right, you have your Jack and Jill situation. So 2 rooms there, right? And then the primary there. Let's go into this first one. All right, standard size. And just more about this home. This home was definitely fully rebuilt. So they demolished it and left the frame, or at least the, foundation, reframed, rebuilt from the ground up. This is fantastic, right? There's no HOA also with this property. So full of potential. This home was built in 1976 originally, but again, redone recently just for you, right? So this is your Jack and Jill bathroom. Yep. 2 above counter sinks as well. You have these smart mirrors. All right, let's turn this one on as well. Back up. Beautiful craftsmanship, sure. Toilet area, tub and shower, and then this would be the other Jack and Jill room. Standard size. I'm not complaining. I'm not hating. This is a beautiful home. So have you guessed yet? Again, I want to see some more comments come in. So if you're watching live, go ahead and comment down below. If you're watching the replay of this, go ahead and tell me down below in the comments, how much do you think this home is listed for, right? And this is your downstairs primary. So primary on the main. If you don't want to go up and downstairs, you could definitely chill down here for sure. So this is your primary suite, number 1. There's another one on the 2nd floor. Hang tight, we're about to go there. But I'm liking this. Recessed lighting, modern fans, everything here is new. Again, like I stated before, it was redone from the basement up. Yep. So this is your ensuite. I love these choices. These choice of sinks, for sure. Same mirrors. High tech. This one has a different color, I like that. Oh, multiple colors, all right, let's say. Don't get me started. Yeah, that's smooth. Very smooth. Walk-in shower, toilet area. More than enough space. Have a big faucet. If you guys like that rainfall appeal, and then you have the walk-in closet. Right. I think I like the one upstairs more. The one upstairs has a fireplace. So follow me up there to that. Let's check that out. And we definitely want to see the basement as well. Listen, if you love tours just like these, go ahead and hit the subscribe button or hit the like button. You know, every Thursday at 6 p.m. we drop new home tours, homes that are affordable for under $500,000 as well. So I know you like these luxury ones, but we like to cover as many different options for our buyers as possible. All right, so this is the loft upstairs. This is just gorgeous. Beautiful flooring. And we're about to go into that second primary suite, but before we do that, what would you do up here? Let me know down below in the comments. Is this just a hangout lounge? I don't know if I'd want the kids playing up here just because of that. Even though there's a rail, I want to keep them as safe as possible, but this is a cool little lookout. I love the modern chandelier as well. All right, so one clue, even though you have all these modern luxury trimmings, this home is not above $1 million. It's below $1 million. All right. So you have your laundry room here, hookups for your washer and dryer, cabinet space. Oops, sorry about that. All right. You heard it, I heard it. So I think one thing I'll do is like try to put some type of stopper right here. Yep. I'm not gonna open this one too wide, but yeah, same thing here. Just to prevent some wall damage right here when these are opened. Yeah, some type of soft stopper. All right, cool. All right, let's step into this room. This is my, this would be my favorite room. So it's the primary, couple things I like about it. You have this fireplace in here where there's no fireplace in the primary suite downstairs. I love the high ceilings. You can look out to the front as well. And these beautiful windows. So if you do like natural sunlight, these windows are fantastic. You have these two, I didn't see this before, but two, there you go. Light sconces on the wall right there. And again, you have that fireplace. I could definitely get comfortable in here. You have this shelf, this floating shelf. You can do whatever. Hook up your, again, TV if you want to watch TV in here. I know some people do not like TVs in their bedroom. I understand. But let's walk into this bathroom. All right, so another noticeable difference between this primary suite and the one downstairs is that the vanities are split. The primary suite downstairs, the vanities were together, right? It was just one big, vanity with two sinks. This one is split and divided by this closet. I think you have a bigger walk-in closet as well. All right. Modern recessed lighting throughout, and I'm loving it. Could be my favorite tour of the new year so far. All right, another noticeable difference is that this faucet, raindrop faucet is in the middle. We have a couple more faucets coming out of the wall right here. So this is a bigger shower. All right. We have this window bringing in some natural sunlight as well. Love it. Nothing over here, but most likely the toilet. Let's peek in, no surprises. All right, toilet area. And let's show you the basement. Have you guys guessed yet? So you're getting a lot of house. Again, the house has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. We have this upstairs area with a primary suite. You have a primary on the main as well. This home was built in 1976, but they did a fantastic job. I love that porch outside. And it's under $1 million, but again, you have an older home with new guts. So I'm sure it's strong. Beautiful porch, pool in the back. You have a little acreage, 1.59, call it 1.6 acres. And let's check out the basement. All right. So I asked you before upstairs, what would you do with that loft area right before the primary suite? We talked about not really having kids up here, but I could have them down here. You have enough space down here to do a lot. Water heater on this side, but you could definitely close this up, turn it into an office, pool room or whatever. And then you also have all this extra space right here as well. If you're into cars, you could certainly pull a car into here and have it just covered or just sheltered a little bit. But you have all this room right here, and it's solid. It is solid. You can do a lot down here. Entertainment space, relaxation space, offices. There's not a separate door here to come in outside of the garage door, but it's an unfinished basement, but I'm liking it. So add that to the value of your insulation up here. So you just have to close all this off. But I like that it's just left to your imagination for sure. How much do you think this home is worth? We're gonna run through the specs one more time. And I'm about to let you guys know. Under $1 million for sure. Let's check out the pool. I'll run through it. All right, so this is how you get outside. And you're on 1.59 acres. Super peaceful. We're in the cul-de-sac on a dead-end street. Again, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, 3,384 in the square footage. The lot size, you're looking at 1.59 acres. Built in 1976. Again, we want to thank Miss April Parker for allowing us to view this home. And this home comes in at $800,016. So if you're as close, just let me know down below in the comments. If you want to see more home tours just like this, just go ahead and click the video that's on your screen now. And I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. See you in the next one. Peace.